So, Pete, we're here with Pete today, who is ATF legend, professional boxer, a full-time ATF coach, making a real difference in our communities. Do you want to tell us a little bit about kind of what you enjoy about working for ATF?
Well, working with a good team. So I'm really happy who I'm working with everyday basis. So I'm really happy what we're doing as well. Obviously, we've been active with sports. So sport is obviously a big part of my life.
Yeah.
So being involved in that everyday life, it's good. Not everyone can get to do what they enjoy in life, I guess.
Yeah.
I enjoy boxing. I get to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm surrounded with good people, so
yeah.
I'm happy.
It's good. Good. He has to say that because he's working for me. So tell us a little bit about where you were born, Pete.
So I was born in a place called Zakopane, but I was raised up in a little village called Charnagura. So it was pretty much the closest hospital. Yeah. So that's why I'm born there, but I wasn't actually raised up in that in that city and town. So it was a little village. Not many of us there. It was mainly family.
Yeah.
So mom's side. It was a lot different than this here.
Yeah, and so you're one of how many?
So it's 4 of us, 4 brothers.
Yeah.
I'm the second, so we got David, me, and then it's Chris and Lucas.
Okay. Yeah.
There's only like 2-3 years gap in between.
Okay, for each of you. Yeah. So your mum and dad timed it quite well then, just to get over it and get back some sleep and then start again.
That's it. Exactly that.
And have you got any sort of interesting stories about yourself?
I'll call it an interesting story, I guess, when I was born. When I was 2 weeks old, I had a really bad chest infection. So I ended up being back in hospital. And I got told that I won't be, my parents got told that I might not make it.
Really?
So they decided to baptize me in the hospital. So it was like a priest came and all of that.
Yeah.
So it was a bit like unique stuff, but I was alright after, obviously.
Yeah. So
I survived. I'm here, so you can call it interesting now, I guess.
So you were showing that survivor spirit right from 2 weeks old, right?
I guess something was there, I guess.
Yeah. And what's your earliest memories of growing up in Poland?
Playing a lot of football, a lot of outdoor playing, I'll say.
Yeah.
When I think of Poland, it reminds me of just being outside a lot.
Yeah.
Doing stuff outside constantly. Like it was a little village, but obviously it was like fields and stuff. So football was like an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Just walking in the woods and all of that stuff. So just like mum, obviously when food is ready, you call you in, you eat, you back out again.
Yeah.
That's sort of the thing.
So that must have been a real sense of freedom then.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. When you look back, obviously then I was only young, so I never really realised it. But now. You're stuck at home sometimes. And you're just like
how lucky
it's a bit.
You
want to sort of go out a bit. People go to like holidays, so just get out. We are there every day.
Yeah,
we just peace and quiet.
Yeah. So how far was it from the main town?
So I think it was like an hour's drive.
Wow.
Hour's drive.
Yeah. So what did your parents do for your dad and that? What did he do for a living?
So he was a really hard. Still is. He's a really hard working man. So he done building, mainly building.
Yeah.
But he could pretty much do everything. But mainly he stuck to building.
Yeah.
Building work. He couldn't do anything other than like electricity work.
Yeah.
So he do everything.
Do you know how he met your mum?
They met through a friend. I think it was for a friend. For a friend, I think, and then introduced each other. And I think that's how we met. Yeah.
Cool. And what was school like in Poland?
I only went to like nursery in Poland.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have much like memories of that. Okay.
So you kind of say that your life was quite free and living was good, and like I know you wouldn't mind me saying, but your culture is Roma, right?
Yeah.
And they've got quite a strong family kind of ethic. Would you say? So that must have been part of it. So in your village,
So it was mainly Yeah, it was. Yeah, so it was I guess tougher for my parents
Yeah.
than it was for me because I was only young. But
Yeah.
they struggled a little bit, definitely.
Yeah. So what? So, but all your cousins were all together in Poland.
Yeah.
So you.
Yeah. So mom's side family. So she's got 2 sisters, 1 brother. So they were also there.
Yeah.
Her mum, sorry. So my nan. Yeah, so it was all raised up next to each other. All the houses were just built next to each other. So we all stayed together.
Yeah. Yeah. So then, kind of, that, like you said, alluded to, it was difficult then when everyone moved. And
yeah, of course. We all sort of end up following each other, going to England.
Okay.
That was the plan. For obviously, if we go in, we all go in, and that's what we done. So.
Yeah. And who would you say your biggest influences were growing up?
I said my dad. I was my dad. He's hardworking, so I think that's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I've got a kid myself.
Yeah.
Just seeing what he's done for us. So.
I see that in your work. Very hardworking and very modest. So you're not going to say it, but you are. So you're aware of your family history?
I wasn't aware, but I am aware now. I had a little chat with my dad.
Yeah.
So we never really had that conversation before, but I managed to get a few bits out of him.
Yeah.
So his nan, her husband was killed at the Auschwitz in Germany.
Wow.
But she was kept on, and she was a cleaner there.
Wow.
So that was really sort of.
So I guess it'd be interesting to learn a bit more about that then.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So did they have any children at the time? Do you know?
I don't think so. I don't think they had any children then. But she was married. So,
yeah. So did she marry again?
Yeah, she married again. Yeah, she married again.
So her survival instincts mean you're here today then. Yeah.
That's it, I guess. So she was also, it must have been hard there, I guess.
Yeah.
100% it was hard.
Yeah, yeah.
But she stayed.
Yeah. So we need to find out some more.
Yeah, we need to definitely get more information about that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely more curious now than I was before.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll have to see if we can follow that up.
Yeah.
So what was the main decision then behind you coming to England?
So mum and dad obviously wanted a better life for us, I guess.
Yeah.
At that time, they found it really tough in Poland.
Yeah.
So the thought of moving here would be better for benefit them, but also benefit us in the longer run. So my dad's family was already here.
Okay.
They had a building company.
Okay.
Back in Sheffield.
Right.
And they heard obviously that he's good at building and stuff. So they decided to give him a call.
Right.
If he want to join the company.
Yeah.
So Dad went first. We stayed there for a few months. Saved up a bit of money, rented a house, and then brought us over.
Okay.
And then we followed on, and then the cousins and everyone sort of came along. So.
And how old were you when you came?
I was 7 or 8. Yeah. 7 or 8 years
So you remember
old.
it?
I remember the trip. I remember it was obviously it was loads of us, I guess.
Yeah.
Trying to get to places and stuff.
Did you feel?
I remember Dad waiting for us when we got on the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Do you remember?
I think I was a bit nervous. I think like just the journey. I think was a bit scary.
Yeah, it must be pretty scary.
From a little village to then coming there, it's obviously big.
Yeah, it was Sheffield to start with.
Yeah.
And how long was it before you moved down to Essex?
So we stayed there for about 4 years. So we stayed there for 4 years.
Okay. How did you find that then?
It was. I think the area is a bit rougher than here.
Okay.
But I found primary school. I went into primary school there. Found it a bit tough in the beginning.
Yeah.
Obviously because of the language barrier.
Did you speak English?
No.
Wow.
So I had to learn it. But
So you're in school.
Yeah.
And you don't speak the language.
Hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
How did the school cope with that then?
Looking back at it now, I think they're doing really well.
Yeah.
Looking back, the help I remember, looking back at it, the help I had, obviously I had this teacher next to me.
Yeah.
Trying to explain it. I give him credit.
Yeah.
Back in that time, I didn't really.
No.
Now I'm definitely working in the school myself.
Yeah.
They don't. They made me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was days where you wasn't as good. You don't understand what's being said.
Yeah.
I used to come home and I used to sometimes cry from like headaches
Right, yeah.
because I was just had enough.
Yeah, yeah.
People talking to you don't understand. They have no clue what they're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
But Mum was like, you'll be fine. You
Yeah.
get a hang of it.
Yeah.
Lucky enough for me, I loved playing football.
Right.
So that was my thing.
Yeah.
That's how I got all my friends. That's how I got sort of liked in school.
Yeah.
As soon as I played football, that was, you're on my team, you're on my team. And that's how my friends...
yeah.
So I was sort of fortunate enough that I was...
sport helped you to feel accepted.
I guess so.
And
that's how I felt. Like break time, lunch time, that's how I know I go out.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
And it's always such a good anchor, isn't it? Because it always keeps you kind of safe and you've got that common bond with things.
That's what I felt. That's what I felt. Like even then I wasn't even speaking English properly, but I could say pass.
Yeah, exactly.
That was enough, I guess, to like so I was not everyone gets to sort of have a sport that they're really sort of into, I guess.
Yeah. So then what was the decision behind the decision to come to Essex?
So when we moved to Sheffield, so my mum's family moved to Southend because they had some family there, and mum wanted to be closer to her family as well.
Okay.
Dad wasn't as close with his family as mum was with hers, so we thought we'd give Essex a go.
Yeah.
And good, I came, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. And how was it when you come to Essex then?
It was good. I liked it, I guess. I liked it, yeah. It was,
so you're feeling a bit more confident and adjusted?
Yeah, obviously then when I came here, obviously I could already speak English. I started in year 7, I think.
Okay.
So I finished year 6 in Sheffield, and then I came here, I started in year 7. But I started in year 7, my brother was already in year 8 or 9.
Okay.
But my cousins were already there.
Yeah.
So it was much of a different start than primary school.
Yeah. And you kind of... Can you say what you think the main differences between England and Poland are?
It's hard for me to judge, obviously, because I was only young when I came. It's hard for me to judge, I would say.
Yeah.
I say maybe when I'm there for, like now when I go back, I haven't been there for a long time now. So
does that feel strange? Because kind of...
Yeah, I've been I'm from there. I lived here more.
Yeah, and so you kind of in between.
Yeah, it's like you never really.
Yeah. Do you have like an affinity to England? Do you think?
I must do. I guess I must sort of somehow. Yeah, because although I was raised up there, I've got little memories that I could go back to. Yeah. But here is everything in it for me.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So now that we've got a baby here, and everything's all started off from here. Yeah.
Have you found that it's kind of have you found it to be welcoming here?
Yeah, I found it was. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it did. Obviously, at first, when you don't know, when you can't speak, obviously you get the situations where it's really uncomfortable, and obviously people that do take the mick. Yeah. But that's an everyday thing. Yeah. So
you wouldn't say that you've experienced much racism here?
Personally, I didn't. Yeah. I said there was always bits in school, but I was okay with that when it comes to my parents, my dad, my older brother. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, you saw that happening.
I saw that happening. Yeah. A little bit more. With my skin tone is a bit different than my brother.
I see.
And my dad. Yeah. So they got a little bit more than I did, I guess.
Okay. Well, because you're lighter in your skin.
I'm lighter in my skin, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that must have made you feel angry?
Yeah, it doesn't feel nice, I guess. Yeah. People take the mick, so.
Yeah. Well, do you just look at that as part of life then? Or?
I guess so. You hear it everywhere. Yeah. No matter what country you go in, you hear it. Yeah. Everywhere. And
so tell us a bit about the life that you've built here.
I'm happy. I think that's a really important thing, to be happy. Yeah. Like I said before, I'm working in a good job where I'm happy with the people I'm working with. Yeah. And what I'm doing. So not many people get to do that in life. No. I got to see my dad working really hard, physically really hard. So I get to sort of do what I want. As in a sport I enjoy doing, teaching it. I've also managed to get my career up and going now.
Yeah.
So I'm still focusing on that as well.
Tell us how you got into boxing.
So I got football boxing through my older brother.
Yeah.
He started off boxing first.
Yeah.
He got me into it so to give it a go.
Yeah.
I was doing football at the time. I guess it was really popular.
Yeah.
Most kids do football, play in a football club. So my intentions were just to go boxing, get fitter for football.
Yeah.
Because I knew obviously how intense boxing training is.
Yeah.
So that was the main goal.
Yeah.
Be a bit different than the other kids playing football. So if I do boxing, maybe I would be like physically maybe stronger, or just be fitter, I guess.
Give you an edge.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was always looking for. So, but when I done it, I fell in love with it.
Really?
And then I want to see football again.
Yeah. So what do you think you love the most about
the
boxing?
Independent thing.
Yeah.
Then I'm on my own.
Yeah.
So I rely on myself. If I do good, it's on me. If I do bad, it's also on me.
Yeah.
With football, it's never like that. Some Sundays you score a goal, but your team loses, but you still scored a goal.
Yeah.
You still done good or whatever.
And
or the other way around, you played terrible, but your team won 1-0.
Yeah.
You get praise, or what happens that?
Yeah.
That's what. But as soon as I went to boxing, I knew that whatever I do, if I mess up in that ring, then
it's down to you.
It's down to me.
Yeah.
So I liked it. I think that's what I fell in love with.
Yeah.
The independence thing.
And how did you begin to realise that you could be more than just a hobby?
So at the time when I was boxing, there was already people there boxing for about maybe a year or 2 or 3, and then I was sort of, let's say, I was comfortable going in the ring with them. Yeah. And just holding my own. That's it. I would hold my own, and then obviously that would mean that I'm obviously all good, I guess. I don't know what to say. I just felt like comfortable against someone obviously that's been doing this for a year or maybe 2. Yeah. So now I've only just started. Wow. So that's what I felt like. Maybe this is it for me. Yeah. I was always going to go sport. Yeah. I've always thought football was the thing. Yeah. But so when I found boxing, I thought maybe this is for me, and then I kept going. I had a exhibition fight. Yeah. Liked it, liked the crowd. Because obviously in the gym you just spar, but when the crowd came, it was even better. Yeah. So I felt even more like under pressure, but I felt better. Yeah. And so what's your record? As a professional, I had 6 fights. I've won 5. I lost 1. Okay. When's your next one? September 3rd. In about 2 weeks. Back in Poland. So back to going there again. Yeah. So how come you have to go back to Poland to fight? I've been struggling to get fights here, obviously due to COVID now. Yeah. So mostly it's here you fight if you have to with crowds. Yeah. So if everyone you can't get crowds in a little hole. Yeah. It's a bit tough to get a show on. Obviously you do get the big promoters that put on shows here. Yeah. Obviously I'm not signed with them. No. But I've managed to sign with a promoter in Poland. Okay. So obviously he's got TV rights and stuff, so he doesn't need a crowd. No. So that's why I managed to get one there. Okay. But, so I'm really happy and looking forward to it. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's exciting, isn't it? And I know that, like a testament to the work you do. You've got loads of people in Pitsea, the kids that you work with are really excited and wanting to watch the fight. Everyone's, how do we get Polish TV? But, like, I know, like I said, you're a really humble person, but like you're doing great work in the community, and, it's really, really great to see that you're being able to use your skills to help support other people. So you should be proud of that. So, cool. Right. Okay. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thank you.